Do you find it sometimes difficult to do good work? There is so much pressure to produce output in the world today. There is so much demand on our time, with high expectations to be productive and to be efficient. On the other hand, with the traffic we have to endure every day just to go to our places of work, and with the other challenges we have to address in our personal lives, it can be difficult to give the kind of work that is expected of us. There is so much temptation to do work that is just pwede na. It is very tempting to just give in to the temptation to not even try to do good work. It's so easy to give in to the call of mediocrity. At the same time, there's so much brokenness in the world today. There are so many people living in poverty, so many people living in pain and suffering. The world requires people to go out of their way to do good and help these people who are in dire want. And yet, many times, we feel we do not have the time and energy to give for such good work. We tell ourselves we barely have enough time and resources for ourselves and our families, that we cannot possibly give more for suffering people we barely know. Kulang na nga yung panahon at lakas ko para sa sarili ko at maging sa pamilya ko. Ibibigay ko pa ba sa iba? It is so easy to give in to the tempting call of apathy. The Apostle Paul tells us otherwise. We can find the strength and the will to do good work. If you have a Bible, read this passage in Paul's letter to the Corinthians. And God is able to make all grace abound to you, so that having all sufficiency in all things at all times, you may abound in every good work. This passage talks about God's grace to enable us to be generous with our money because He gives us sufficiency for all our needs. That is the core message behind this passage. But I believe we can apply this as well in our work. We can afford to be generous with our time and energy to excel in the things we do. We can afford to be generous with our resources to do good for people in want. You know why? Because God Himself gives us the grace to do this. Our sacrifice reflects His sacrifice. Our self-giving love is a reflection of His self-giving love. We cannot do this on our own. We can do good work only by His grace. And God is glorified when we do so. And as we learn to rely on the grace of God for every good work, may we always remember, faith matters too.